It's on. How's it going, everyone? Official Abdul for 5. Turn to the vlog next time. Yeah. So I'm officially 28 years old, and I haven't gotten a haircut lately. It's gonna come in at 4:30. Okay. At the moment, it's going to 4. I mean, 15 minutes going to 4. Anyways, but today we are reacting to the trials of MAKI ZENIN, and this is by CJ the Chump, of course. Now, it's been a long time coming because MAKI debuted way back in the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen, but it is only in the Culling Game season 3 is where she had a massive blow up. I mean, look at her first of all, like that. She literally comes from the trenches of the Shibuya arc trials back in season 2, but now this is just a blow up. And I've seen the episode. Everyone, I'm pretty sure anyone who has seen Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 will know the episode and probably have seen it. But this is one of the biggest episodes that it's still talked about today. I mean, so far, like, Jujutsu Kaisen has skipped, like, actually, no, not skipped, but it's been 2 episodes since. But now, I'm gonna have to react to CJ Champ on this one because you know his videos has to be funny. But anyways, why am I going on gameplay? Go and react. But yeah. I don't know why I put on the jacket today, but I just felt like it. But anyways, let's start.
A pretty massive crime. Let's go ahead and get the main question out the way first. Was Maki blaming her entire clan justified? And I ain't gonna lie, I'm here to tell you right now. Yes.
Now, yeah, I mean, like I started comparing this to Itachi booming the Uchiha clan. I mean, one is sad, but it's necessity, and the other one is just straight up like, okay, just do it.
100% yes. All these sorry ass fraudulent ass niggas had to go. Just straight up. These
Yep.
niggas suck. Big 3 family my ass. Like, bro, on some real shit, the ZENIN clan might be one of the most toxic fictional families of all
They
time.
are.
I mean, they are competing with the big dogs of dog
Mhm.
shit families. Like, they running with the Mishimas, the Hanmas,
Uh-huh.
the Targaryens, the royal
Yep.
family of the Fire Nation. Like, these niggas were terrible. The only thing these
Nah, man. Top three. Top three. That's all I'm gonna say. Top three.
greedy motherfuckers valued in life was status and power. Like, for example, if you had low curse energy or your curse technique didn't meet up to their standard, they
Nope.
treated you garbage. They wouldn't even look at your ass. And oh Lord, don't even get me started on the misogyny.
This guy, since the beginning of season 3, this guy, I'm very surprised he has a fan base. Naoya, I am very surprised that people actually.
This motherfucker Naoya.
I don't get it.
Bro had to go. This nigga is basically what would happen if Fresh and Fit did the fusion dance. They turned into this motherfucker. I mean, like, good God, bro was talking crazy. And last
Oh yeah, he
one of
was
the prime reasons they had to get packed up was
smoking that pack, you know.
Old ass black-eyed daddy. This man might be in the running for one of the worst dads in anime history. Like, and her sorry ass mama both had to go. I mean, this nigga really made a whole plan to slime out his own daughter. He literally hated Maki and Mai simply because.
One of the reasons to justify the execution, but damn.
He thought that his daughters were the reason he wasn't named head of the clan. I mean, the first thing Maki sees when she comes back home is her father standing over her sister's body after he beat the dog water out of her.
Oh, yeah.
His own daughter down in cold blood, and then he proceeds
Yikes.
both of his children's bodies.
Dragon Ball.
And throws both of them
And
in a
those
chamber full of curses and leaves his own children in there.
treacherous.
These niggas niggas had to go. Every last one of them. Because these
Yep.
motherfuckers were generally terrible people. So when Mai told Maki to destroy it all and sacrifices herself because her literal existence was nerfing Maki because of the whole identical twin thing.
I mean, we all know that the Uchiha clan, they have a mix of people. You have some are nice, some are toxic, some are annoying, and so on. But the Zenin family, they're just straight up toxic. Like, yeah, if you're not if you're not on our level, that's it. If you're on our level, come join us. But other than that, nah.
JJK. This was the last day on Earth for every last person in the Zenin compound that day. Because since Mai took all the curse
Oh,
energy with her when she passed, it left Maki with none. And with the heavenly restriction
it
that
was
she
sad.
has, she basically got a game-breaking buff and became a physical freak of nature, just like her deadbeat uncle. So the first victim of Maki's massacre was her bum-ass deadbeat dad. And she made quick work of his sorry ass. Hell, he was so scared when he felt her aura, this nigga thought Toji came back from the dead like the Undertaker. But nah, bro charged up his attack just for Maki to...
It's like every single person in the in the Zenin family is just scared, straight up scared, except for one guy who's like a massive fan, which is no, he's Zenin.
hit him with a...
I like your cut, G.
That's what she did.
took the nigga's dome.
I didn't even. She be like, nah. I don't wanna talk further. That's it. All right, I'm cutting your head. Kill Bill style, you know.
Piece off.
Hey,
Well, after she dropped off her sorry
Oh.
ass pops, next up on the chopping block were the Kukuru unit. And this is the moment where Maki turned into the bride. Cause the way she was dicing these niggas up really had me thinking I was watching the adaptation of Kill Bill. Now, let's set the scene. After her...
bro, literally, I thought it was the same thing, like Kill Bill reference, like 100%, bro. You have like 100 beep, 100 like what? Junior retainers, and then later you have her.
Pops got a fresh lineup. The whole compound ended up going on lockdown, and Maki ended up getting surrounded by the Kukuru unit. A bunch
That's
of
it.
nameless ZENIN clan NPCs with no curse techniques that ranks were filled up with a bunch of bald niggas and motherfuckers with buzz cuts that have never had a tip fade or a line.
Gosh, look at the face. I mean, my face is alright. I mean, it's treacherous, but it's alright for now.
Life. But luckily for the Kukuru unit, they were surrounding the best barber in Jujutsu Society. So a bunch of but she swings once
Nah,
and
man.
triple kill. Then after she dropped the
She ain't doing no barber.
just casually starts to walk down these niggas. Look at this one kill. She cuts both of his arms off and sliced them down the middle. And while she was mid-air, she hits his
Backflip.
sword and it was straight to this dude's neck. So after she wiped out the first wave, this one bald nigga. And I ain't gonna hold y'all, I gotta get this off my chest real quick. Cause who was bro right here feeling like? Bro, look at him. He was walking up all confident doing all this extra shit just to get dropped in 0.5 seconds. Like, come on, dog. You are a background character. You ain't
Oh,
even
that was a preview.
know your role, nigga. You are
And
not
shut
that
your mouth.
owl. So after this lost all of his aura, Maki just continued to brutally murder everyone in sight. Nobody in that room was safe. She was styling on these niggas so hard the screen turned gray and black, just like when the bride ripped the dude's eyes out. Now, when she continued
Yep.
to cut everyone down, we get to one of her most brutal kills. She drops down like she's about to do a hell sweep, but she kicks this dude in the gut. And this kick was so hard.
That's
it.
it.
Literally made this dude's head explode. Yeah, not
Her kicks are that tough. That's crazy.
gonna lie, if I'm one of these dudes and I just saw one of my homies go out like that, I'm gonna be real. I'm hopping on a plane and I'm leaving Japan ASAP. Cause I'm not about to lose my life for this shit, gang. A nigga's head just exploded. You got me f***ed up. So after she just exploded, bro.
For you know what, I'm gonna say this right now. W to Mei Mei. I know a lot of people are looking at me like, seriously, Mei Mei. But I'm gonna say this right now. W to Mei Mei because she did exactly that at the end of season 2. Yeah, but I mean, she followed the bag, so Still a dub.
Cranium. These two come in and swing, but they get instantly decapitated. Then this one tries to attack her, but she hits the limbo and gives this nigga one of the nastiest side eyes. She really looked at bro. Are you serious, my brother? Then cuts his sword in half. And while bro was just left in disbelief, he had no time to think about his next move. Cause he ended up getting split in two. Then she ends up jumping up top. And look at this brother right here. You can tell just by the look in his eyes that he done already doodled his pants. And he's regretting his entire life right now. Bro is probably in his head cursing his parents for birthing him in this family.
Oh god.
Painting the wall red. And finally puts that one guy out of his misery. Then she ends up pulling off one of the sauciest sequences in anime history. She jumps down and starts sliding on the blood and booms like 10 niggas. Then while she was one dude tries to hit her, but she ends up hitting the limbo.
Yo, the wave. No, do you know what that reminded me of? You remember when Gojo was fighting Toji and he did the weave? My god, that wave was so beautiful. Every weave is on a different tax bracket, especially on Jujutsu Kaisen.
Transitioning into a bicycle kick and snatches bro's ankles. Then the last guy in the sequence got done the dirtiest out of everyone. She slid on the blood wall.
And she was sliding like, hey, what's up? What's good? Yo.
Standing upright and pulled up in front of this dude's face. And she stared into his soul and hit him with a
1H punch. Boom. In the air.
This might be one of the most disrespectful moments of all time, simply because of how nonchalant she was while doing this. She really slid on the blood and passed by both of these niggas and singled dude out specifically just to hit him with a
That's a skill.
him flying. Like, that is just flat out ridiculous. So she runs up to this one dude and she packs him up just like Anakin did to Count Dooku as she cuts his hands clean off and disarms him. And while this dude was screaming in pain, his sword that ended up flying landed on top of this dude's dome.
Ooh.
Wasn't even expecting it. Poor guy died because of collateral damage. So as Maki continued to cut down the last wave of ZENIN NPCs, she decides to finish him off with a Devil May Cry combo. She starts to swing and chop up every nigga in the room.
Everyone.
So she stands upright. Everybody else in the room drops dead. And with that, Maki just casually dropped off the entire Kukuru unit that consisted over 100 plus niggas. She dropped off over 100 people in that room in about 2 minutes. That's just...
She be like, hey yo, Kill Bill, I can do you one better. Yay.
Pure wicked work right there. So after the Kukuru unit was wiped out, we move on to our next set of victims, who were known as the Hei. Now the Hei consisted of the strongest sorcerers in the ZENIN clan. All these dudes were semi-grade 1 sorcerers or higher. So on paper, these niggas should not be bums. But Maki didn't give a damn who they were, cause she was here to expose these bums for the frauds that they were. So the first thing that she does is instantly speed blitz Nobuaki, the captain of the Kukuru unit. And she wasted little to no time on his sorry ass. Bro tried to lunge in to attack Maki, but she closed the distance in like 2 seconds and cut his sword into pieces. Then she ripped his throat out, and the front piece of his sword that ended up getting broken off flew back and dove him in the back.
He is the leader of the 100 guys that Maki just destroyed. If you've watched Jujutsu Kaisen, you'd look at this guy with pity. You'll be like, those are your guys, and you let them die? Alright, fair enough. Join them.
Not gonna lie, this has to be her most brutal kill in this whole case.
That was brutal.
Disgusting. She really just grabbed him by the neck and ripped out his trachea. And while dude was bleeding out and gasping for air, his own sword hits the reverse and throws him in the head.
Aye.
Like, good God, that is just pure brutality. So next up was the old man with the mohawk. And just look at him in this frame. You know damn well his old ass didn't know what the hell was going on. Unk had no business being here. Maki was so fast, she popped up in his face for a good 2 seconds. And you see his death from his POV. Maki ripped his eyes out and crushed them in front of him.
Yay!
A senior citizen who probably had Alzheimer's disease. So after she took out the first two, she ends up getting hit.
Nah, she needs to be in the round table, man.
This gravity magic attack by this rat tail looking motherfucker. And he was trying to hold her down for this ore farmer Junichi to not do shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'ma be 100% real with y'all. This Junichi nigga had my ass fooled, I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be one of them ones. I mean, look.
Exactly, like, I mean, come on, bro. His aura, his demeanor, the way he's built, and the way he was walking.
Get the nigga. He looked the part. He looking like Uvo from Hunter x Hunter. He was Toji's brother, for Christ's sakes.
Nah, that's mind-blowing. The fact that...
He was gonna be like that. But no, my disappointment was immeasurable. He hits Maki with the same move Deku hit Overhaul with. Just a massive barrage of punches that ended up manifesting into a bunch of giants.
Nah, that's Saitama, bro. That's One Punch Man Saitama. Oh my lord.
And it looks like this attack
Serious punch.
something. Hell, the explosion the attack gave off looks like a nuke just got set off. But when the dust clears, the first person that you see is Ranta, and his little rat-tailed ass was bleeding out because he was trying to hold down Maki so Junichi could kill her. And he's dying at peace, thinking that his boy Junichi just finished the job. So when he finally dies, you see Maki walk out of the smoke, and when she walks past him, she is carrying Junichi.
Yo.
This kid Ranta died living a false reality because his sacrifice meant nothing. Bro died just for Junichi's sorry ass to not do shit.
Absolute garbage.
Bro had. So after the fraudulent charge, the last man standing was
It's him. You have no idea how satisfying his one is. Like, if you watch the episode, you have no idea. And you've seen the series from episode 1. He appears in episode 1. Like, oh my gosh. It's so satisfying.
Of the ZENIN clan's most elite squad of bums. The misogynist monster himself.
Pickle Monster.
And this wide
And he has fans.
crooked tooth looking motherfucker probably gave Maki the best spa day she's ever had in her life. I mean, look at this 5-star customer service. He is massaging every muscle on her body at 24 frames per second. That shit.
Yo, she's just standing there. Hang on.
Every muscle on
Yo, she's just standing there like, really? That's what you're gonna do? Like, sponge punches now? Okay, fair enough.
her body at 24 frames per second. That shit probably feels amazing. Then he got to his chiropractor bag. Niggas started to throw her in the mountains and shit, making sure her bones and joints were loose from all that tension. Cause he knew her back had to hurt from carrying this episode so damn hard. So after about a good 12 seconds when the
Nah, it was light work for her, bro. She was enjoying it.
was finally over, we get to the demise of Naoya. And one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen. Maki ends up squatting down into the stance of a sumo wrestler. And she just stands here and waits patiently to swat this nigga like the fly that he was. So while Naoya was running to use his finishing move, Maki basically figured out how his technique works and downloaded his movements and read him like a book. She turns
Copied his whole flow.
around and stares into this nigga's soul.
Yo.
And loaded. And you can see it in Naoya's face. Bro is looking like the two dudes from the last video that were in the same exact situation. He was probably thinking the same thing they were in his last moments.
Damn, he really about to rock my shit.
There you go. Like, how many times? 4, 5. Fatality.
And with his face caved in and skull shattered,
Yep.
the strongest misogynist in history was cooked. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the final on-screen victim of the ZENIN clan massacre.
Oh, that's the
And it
mom,
was
right?
none other than her sorry ass.
Yep.
The way she killed her was actually very unsettling. She was basically walking around and playing hide and seek with her while calling out "Mother" in a tone that felt like she was
She'd be
just
like, yeah, I
trying
just
to
finished the job.
with the intentions of killing her. She was moving like an actual serial killer. So when she finally found her, you can just see the terror on her face because
No
her
emotion.
she treated like garbage, was about to take her life. And Maki didn't even hesitate to do it. She slit her throat and that was that. Ball game. Now let me give her sorry ass mama a little credit. She did make sure to send Naoya's two-faced Harvey didn't look at
Yeah.
back to the lobby with the rest of the family.
Black Ops 3.
Every single member of the ZENIN clan that was at the
Gone.
compound that day.
Gone.
And Maki's mother was the
Nah, she
last
finished the
on-screen
job.
victim of the massacre. Now I say last on screen because guess what? Job's not finished. Because when Mai said destroy it all, she really meant destroy it all.
She
Because after
finished
she
the
massacred everybody
assignments.
at the compound that day, she went off and boomed every other ZENIN clan member that wasn't there that day. She took
What did Kobe say? Job finished? I don't think so.
every last one of these niggas off the map. You wasn't even safe if you wasn't even at the compound that day. She still
Like, she did not live. Did not live one person. Leave one person to tell the tale. No.
those niggas and killed them. And she completely eradicated the entire bloodline to the point where they ended up getting kicked out of the big three families.
Yep.
And their entire family legacy was ruined. Now, last thing
Gone.
to complete this entire exhibit. Let's estimate how many people
She was smiling. She was having fun.
actually killed. Now, with the resources we got, we can make a pretty good estimate. So let's look at this family photo right here. Every person in this photo besides Naobito got killed by Maki. And that would be a total of 112. And adding her sorry ass mama, that's 100.
Damn.
Now let's look at everybody that was not at the compound. She killed the other 6 members of the Hei that weren't there that day, 9 members of the Akashi, and 21 other members of the Kukuru unit. So if we add in those other bodies, she dropped off 149 of these niggas. Oh my goodness! This is not
149. Bro, her smile is so menacing.
a firm number. This is just my estimate. But not gonna lie, that is one wicked kill death ratio. And
Round
with
that
ladies
to
and gentlemen, that is
150.
a easy pass, light work, no reaction.
Yep,
She
yep.
really exposed how fraudulent the ZENIN clan actually was. Like, it's actually hilarious when you look at this. This clan prides itself off of cursed techniques and cursed energy. And the fact that all these grown-ass men got wiped off the map by a 16-year-old girl that didn't have a drop of that shit is hilarious. Their legacy is cooked. And you know, all this could have been avoided if they just listened to Naobito's will. But hey, they can all have that conversation.
Nah, man, they're too prideful. They're just as prideful as Nobito.
Crime, not guilty. Them niggas had to go. Free Maki, nigga. So with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time.
I mean, it'll be nice to see her again in the future episodes. But other than that, that was absolutely crazy. But yeah, that was episode 4. The biggest episode so far in Jujutsu Kaisen. Simply because of her. The MVP is Maki Zenin. So that's a shout out. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm your host, Official Update 5, and I will see you later. Bye bye.